The employees of POW, police officers of POW knew that Eric Oler was doing bad things, and they had a legal obligation to report that to the LA County Sheriff's Department, and they didn't do that.
This week, the city of Santa Monica settled more lawsuits with up to 200 sexual abuse victims of former city employee Eric Oler. Oler was never punished for his crimes. He died by suicide in 2018. The city is expected to pay some $229 million to victims. In this morning's brief, we're talking with LA Times reporter Richard Winton about the warning signs that were allegedly ignored. Richard, you know, when you look through your reporting, it looks like time and time again, they could have done something about this individual and didn't.
Yeah, I mean, this gentleman worked literally inside the police department and then volunteered with the police activities league and had access to children, young boys particularly, mostly in their teens, on a daily basis. And there were numerous reports by co-workers. There was questioning by police officers, some who worked with Oler, about his behavior. They saw him with children in his car alone. There were many, many red flags, and there were many incidents which were reported where, you know, one boy reported him saying peculiar things to him, sexual things. Officers questioned him, basically said, oh, it's a misunderstanding. And this happened time and time and again.
Which is so devastating to the victims. You know, I have a few friends who were sexually abused as children, and now as adults, that sticks with you for so long. And all you want is for the, you know, perpetrator to face prison time or what have you, face some type of punishment. In this case, he was able to go on and do this to so many. I know in some of my friends' cases, somebody decides that it can't be him. It just can't possibly be the person that they're speaking about. A lot of times they have multiple personas. Is that what happened here?
Yeah, I mean, Eric Oler was a fairly slick individual who was very helpful to his colleagues inside the police department. He was kind of the tech guru of the department, and he became the tech guru of the city. And that made him an important figure. And he was affable, and he seemed to be helping kids to a lot of these people. And so they kind of went, oh, it can't be Eric. It can't be Eric. But they just repeated it. This went on for like more than a decade. And he wasn't actually caught until like 20 plus years after he'd actually started doing this.
And you just think about so many victims, up to 200 sexual abuse victims that we know about. And a lot of times in these cases, you don't know that there are others who just feel embarrassed or they don't want to come forward for whatever reason. Why is Santa Monica willing to pay so much in this case?
Because they had so much prior knowledge. They had repeated warnings from almost the day he started working there. There were complaints. There were investigations which didn't really go anywhere. In fact, his personnel file contained none of this. But when you question people who worked there at the time, they revealed that I made this complaint, I made that complaint. And those complaints were overlooked repeatedly. And this allowed him to find new victims repeatedly. And so hence, they're now paying like combined $229 million, which is pretty much the most a city or any municipalities ever paid in sort of a molestation case.
Yeah, and for the victims, the pain never goes away, so the money doesn't take that away.
I talked to some of the victims this week, and you know, the money is not. It helps, but it does not ease their pain.
Yeah.
These people have spent time in prison.
Right.
They've had attempted suicides.
Right.
They've suffered lifelong
trauma. It's devastating, for sure. Richard, thank you so much. We appreciate you being with us to explain all of your fantastic reporting there with the LA Times. We asked Santa Monica city leaders for a reaction on the settlements. They said, in part, the suffering endured by the victims has been unfathomable. It has been a sad part of our city's history. The settlement represents the city's best effort to address their pain. You can read the full article by scanning the QR code on your screen right now. You can also find this full segment on kcalnews.com/SeenOnTV.